Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Bill. This is Trying to Stand, where I try new things in pop culture because I've been living under a rock. Continuing, rather, another new episode of The Owl House, and I'm also doing Amphibia. Don't forget to check those out. That'll be up in a couple of days. Playlist in the description, blah blah blah. Let's do this. The new episode, Any Sport in a Storm. The long-awaited Willow Season 2 episode. I hope this isn't the only Willow episode. I remember seeing a lot of people going, where's our Willow episode? And I'm like, the season got split in half. I think it's gonna show up. In just a minute, I'll be cutting to me watching the episode for the first time, highlights of my reactions and stuff like that, then back here for the collected thoughts, the theories, the ramblings of a madman. I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, ring the bell, set it to all, blah, blah, blah. YouTube words. Again, Owl House playlist in the description. I also do Amphibia videos. Check those out. I have a gaming channel link in the description, Build Chill Gaming. Speaking of the description, there's also a link to a card there that will send you to resources for social awareness and education, mental health, crisis lines, Trevor Project resources, things like that. Should you or someone you know need them. I'm exhausted. My usual way of keeping up with the Owl House didn't go well. So this is a lot later than normal. I hope this video still goes up on time. Comment positive things for me. Just, you can do it, Bill. You got this, Bill. Didn't even notice. Lie. We haven't even gotten to that part yet. Lie. You didn't even notice. Nothing is different. I don't look tired. I look rested. Those are the comments I want to see. Like I said, cutting to me watching the episode, some of my reactions, stuff like that. Then back here for the thinky talk things. Smash the like. Let's go. Oh, hi, boy. And hi, Hunter. Hello? You're invited to a birthday party.
Consider this a test.
No, Hunter, leave.
I said wait.
Rain, no, be nice to the boy. Rain, God, get that lady away from them.
Why is everyone leaving? We're scheduled to have a recruitment meeting.
We all took a half day.
We decided to reschedule the meeting, so go play arts and crafts.
Why is everyone being so mean to him?
I knew your predecessor. He was my mentor.
Wait, what?
I need magic to serve the company.
Oh, Golden Guard's like a thing.
How do I earn it?
Sweet mother of Titans. I don't know. 5 new recruits for the Emperor's Coven. The best and the brightest witches in all of
Get the hell out of here. You'd be welcome in the Bad Girl Coven. Ew. Ba-da-da-da-da. Yay, go Willow. Okay, CrossFit. Shit.
I'm on my way to becoming the witch I wanna be.
Yay. Now you're drinking from a fire hydrant. Teach your uncle how to wear a cummerbund. I like what you did to your hair. Oh my god. Locker, I hardly... Yay, Willow.
Mayhaps you'll join me and Abby in the Azura Book Club.
Will we ever learn how those books are in both worlds? Oh, hi, Captain Planet. Oh, it's a different magic sport. Okay.
Today, I'm starting Hexside's first flyer derby team.
Hell yeah. Oh, look at the little hummingbird bee boy. Have we answered my question? I just don't know.
The art doesn't do it any favors. Not judging a book by its cover is a baby rule, even babies know.
Yeah. What, do you got something against rainbows?
The smell of the pages.
Oh, nerd.
Excuse me, I'm still here. I'm just confused. The author is human. No, she's not
Yay, my questions. Thank you.
human. Can the author of Azura travel between realms? Get off me!
Probably not. I hope so, though. That would be really satisfying. Shut up. What's your name again? Basha? Sasha?
Look at all these potential recruits.
No.
Teens are probably into the same things as me. Like authority, rules.
No, Hunter, stop.
Do I want to study different kinds of magic? Heck yes! But why is joining Emperor's Coven my only option? When I get older...
Hell yeah. Yes, question the system. Oh, hi.
I'm shutting it down unless you step down as captain. I just don't think quitters make good leaders.
Ew. Yeah, what? Do you get paid per student? Do you get paid per student? I don't know how teaching works. Hunter, join an extracurricular activity.
Want to join my flyer derby team?
Oh, I thought we were going to recognize him.
Weird, we've never seen you around.
Gus, be cool. We're trying to make him a good boy.
Do you really think your club will attract the best and the brightest?
Absolutely. Flyer derby's not for the big one.
Okay, a little commentary into recruitment tactics.
But how do we evaluate others? A witch's duel? A maze full of traps? Oh, leave everyone at the top of the mountain and see who makes it back to the bottom alive. Classic.
Buddy, you need to chill.
I don't know what kind of mission you're on, but it's been a tough year for Willow. And she's really looking forward to making this team a thing. Don't mess this up for her.
Oh, Gus, you're a good friend.
Do you think she's related to that human guy, Philip?
Oh, Amity, you're falling down the theory hole. It's fun.
It's obviously your mother, as a teenager, sent forward in time to train you in the ways of witchcraft.
Yes, Amity, it's called... Okay, hear me out. It's called the Hootie Hole Theory. Lame. I mean, respect when somebody's got to cancel. Celebrities are people too. Oh, look at him!
I think we can really get our journey tour approved.
Yeah! Yay! What's her name from detention? And you. You'll get it, bud.
I'd be considered the weak link on any team. But now I'm leading one. Okay, girl. Don't let the power get to your head just yet.
Yay! Oh, that makes me so happy for Willow.
You said you find the best witches for this team. But them? They're pathetic.
You just met them.
Fight.
Chance.
But where I come from, even chances have to be earned. Especially if you're considered half a witch like me.
No, buddy! Wait, holy shit. Willow's the perfect person to talk to about that. Or she'll sink you into the ground?
Darius, it's me.
What the? How did you get this number?
Doesn't matter. I found something crazy.
How did you get cucumbers?
I'm earning my place, just like you told me.
Oh, buddy. Other people's approval. I get it.
Cheerbo?
Fight. Is the teacher allowed to play? Ooh, okay, speed bursts. He's been practicing wild magic. Look at him, he's been practicing.
May I please have your team name?
Shoot, you never thought of a name.
The Emerald Entrails. You know, because we're green, and there's more to us than you think.
Look at him getting into it.
We're number one.
Oh, holy sh.
I shouldn't have been so...
Dude, the Owl House really just said, let kids play sports.
As a part of the Emperor's Cup.
Buddy.
My name isn't Caleb, it's Hunter.
Buddy.
I'm the Emperor's right-hand man, the Golden Guard.
You can't be serious.
Dude. What, you brought friends? I mean, the cat one's here. Buddy, we need to talk.
Did you really have to punch Steve, Skara?
I get it. Emotions are running high.
Steve, how could you? You went to the Owl House. Are there veterans benefits? And are they better than the ones we have here? Oh.
Because I made a bad call. I just happened with Willow.
No, Willow, you couldn't have seen this coming. Oh, I thought it was the teacher. I was about to say, thank you, adult. Never mind.
And of course, Bellows likes to collect everyone's talisman.
Dude, fix this now.
Steve is beginning to regret his choices.
Good, Steve. Join the rebellion, Steve.
Hunter is too.
Good, Hunter. You've just got daddy issues, buddy. You'll figure it out. Is it someone we know? And... Oh, I guess that's a good point. Hi, Tanella. No! He stole it.
Human garbage is constantly leaking into our water.
He plagiarized it.
One customer purchase from the series.
I didn't know. I swear.
Amity. It was meant to be.
Were you expecting some dramatic discovery?
Yeah, a little. But the fact that Amity's the only witch that goes into the book, hello? Okay, hate follow. I still don't trust Amity's dad.
Think you could get away with endangering a coven head? Any idea what I'm capable of?
Okay, Grim Reaper hands?
These four are insolent agitators who aren't fit for the Emperor's Coven. And I'm unfit to wear the sigil of the Golden Guard.
Leave with them.
No, please, Captain.
Oh.
After all, it'll be 52 weeks before Caleb's next day off.
You
Yay! Friendship is the strongest magic of all.
I'm impressed.
Oh.
I had you all wrong. Huh? You're what, 16? It's about time you made connections outside the castle.
Oh. He got a phone?
Are you gonna tell Bellis about this?
Are you going to tell him about your secret talisman? Magic or not, I think you'll make your predecessors proud.
Okay, I love you now.
but you could still use a sewing lesson.
Oh, a good influence on the boy.
Well, I had fun coming up with those theories. They were like our own stories.
Yeah.
This book club was also a writing club.
Ditto, but to you guys in a platonic way. Are we following him on social media? Don't forget to follow me on social media. Are we gonna tell Luce?
What?
No, he's becoming nicer. God, that got me right in my daddy issues. I loved that. God, this show is great. They really did. They really did just sat there and said, nah, it's important for kids to be able to do sports. Thank you, the Owl House. As fun as it was to see Luce and Amity dig into their Azura author theories, I got so many theories. Can we get a shout out to the positive parental figures out there? Didn't think I'd be absolutely smitten and in love with Darius by the end of this. Hello? Who are you? Oh my god. So we learned that Golden Guard isn't just a fun thing to call Hunter to make him feel important. That's kind of what I thought it was, another Bellows manipulation tactic. People have held that position prior. The person who was previously the Golden Guard not only had the fancy scout patch, but also was friendly with Darius, and then Darius insisting on keeping the Palisman a secret. What if the Palisman's previous owner was the previous Golden Guard? And that doesn't interfere with anybody's theories of Hunter as a clone or a Grimwalker, somehow related to Clawthorns. That could all fit in there. I thought that was really interesting. Luce said something about what if the author is Ida and she's embarrassed because of all the spelling errors? Are we gonna double back to that? What if there's a secret message or code in the spelling errors? Or I'm just exhausted and stressed. It could be, let's dead end this theory, or it could be a red herring. I guess I'd have to go find one that I didn't like, but I enjoyed this one. I liked that it was fun, but we also saw a lot of character growth, especially from Willow, seeing the support that she has from Gus. This has been a hard year for her, but Hunter especially, like just getting little insights into who he's been. I hope we have a 100% Hunter-centric episode in what's left of this season and what's left of this show. Saying things, oh, well, the Coven heads betray each other all the time. They're buds. This is what friends do. And I'm the Golden Guard, teehee. Like someone who genuinely believes in his heart that everything he's doing is right, like just really hammering down his headspace, but also seeing him respect Willow, have fun with the sport. He kept calling Willow captain, which was very endearing. Everyone's seen little nuggets of the good in him. I'm worried that can be foiled. That's such an easy step back for that kind of character, right? The second part of a trilogy usually ends at its most darkest moment. That, I don't want that. I want everyone to just be happy. This sheltered, I don't think ignorance the right word, ignorance to the evil around him, the danger that he's in. Rain doubled back. They looked over their shoulder and was like, wait a minute, Hunter wants us to stay, but then the mean plant lady pushed them away. Rain would stay for the meeting, but it was interesting to see all the Coven heads like, oh, Big Boss isn't here? Screw that, I'm out. It gives me a sense of the reveal we got at the end of the episode that not everyone's Team Bellows, even if they are a Coven head. There is no one even afraid to leave. They're all just like, screw this. Are they just doing their job? Do they agree with Bellows? Was this just an ends to a means for them to get a better life? Because I'm sure there's benefits to being a Coven head. Hunter's whole focus shifting when Darius started questioning, are you sure you really, have earned that? Challenging him, taunting him, Hunter's daddy issues showing, and just, well, what do I have to do to prove myself? I'll do it. Obviously someone with a lot of other issues, but that daddy issues moment really spoke to me as someone with my own. Smash that like button, please. I need approval too. It's interesting seeing, what's the quickest, fastest way for me to prove myself and get somebody's approval, and then cutting to Willow, taking the time, taking the steps to build up to a goal, a want. I really liked seeing the band-aid over this problem, and then cut to Willow, who's got a plan, an agenda, taking the steps, wanting to form a team, filling out the form to be at the club fair or whatever, which, why are Abomination people such dicks, at least initially? That teacher, I thought he was gonna coach the match. He was playing in it. Sir, you're an adult cheating in a game against children. It was interesting seeing Willow still be met with adversity, because last time we really saw Willow in school, she was thriving. Like, people looked up to her, people were cheering her name. So it was interesting kind of bringing that back to not only show you how she's processing it emotionally and how it can be hard, kind of reaffirming the reality of like, oh, one montage later, your problem doesn't go away. I appreciated that. Is her name Basha or Sasha? Her jealous ass. I just wrote Basha jealous of Lumity, ? Vibes. Which, that's another thing too. You're gonna give Willow a hard time about wanting to start her own sports team, but Luz gets to run a booth for the most unpopular book series in the Boiling Isles because only Amity bought one, which only Amity bought one. They were meant to be together. Nothing bad can happen to this fictional relationship or I'll scream. Hunter, how do you do, fellow teens? Yeah, I guess I never really thought of it, but yeah, if he's Grimwalker, actual nephew, clone, what have you, the fact that he's so, like, confined, which there was a beautiful shot of Hunter's reflection in a window and the bars over it. I love the visuals in this show, like the big ones and the small ones. It was really well done. It kind of helps reaffirm he's not only like out of touch, teehee, how do you do, fellow kids, but Hunter like has such a warped view of this world while the other kids are questioning the Emperor's Coven. And he's just like, no, it's great. Don't you want to go through hell in basic training? Also a little social commentary. Because, I mean, at least in my high school, there was always people from the military like, oh, do 1,000,000 push-ups and we'll give you a lanyard, sign this thing, you're 18, right? The tactics there, like, kind of spoke to that. Also, not a joke, my dad's a Purple Heart veteran. I hope that the Emperor's Coven gives good benefits to their veterans. It was interesting, I just wrote, suddenly nobody's dueling their sister to join the Emperor's Coven. Maybe people are just already questioning it, maybe Luz's impact is, rippling in bigger ways than what we've seen so far. But I found that really interesting. Like, dude couldn't get people to be excited about the Emperor's Coven. Lilith and Ida had to duel each other for a spot, which again, I think was a different kind of tactic. Like, it wasn't limited capacity. It was, a PG version of the Dark Knight Joker tryouts fight. Also, where's campus security? I'm glad Hunter's here and he gets to make friends, but I loved, when we saw Hunter team up with Lil Rascal in his duel with Amity in Eclipse Lake, he was like, whoa, this is weird, but he's doing like the yellow zippy-doo. He used agility. It's clear without us expressly seeing it. He's been training. He's been practicing. Like, it's learning that dangerous magic. I loved seeing it in action. He's better at flying. He's better with his powers. Him and Lil Rascal were more in sync. I know his name was revealed in the charity stream. I did not check. I want to stay fresh. Tag your spoilers, please. Is Willow half a witch? Because I loved we know Hunter is a half witch, or at least that's what his situation's been defined as so far. Willow was bullied into the name half witch Willow. Didn't connect that until suddenly they're engaging and interacting with each other. Love that for them. Damn, that went right over my head until right just now when they had to spell it out for me. But I found that really interesting. Again, two people struggling to figure their stuff out, but also they don't feel seen, they don't feel respected. So much adversity in their lives in such completely different ways. I really liked seeing that connective tissue and that bonding. Like I said, Willow's sort of forgiveness for Caleb. Also, just seeing Hunter have fun and connect with kids around his age. It's almost like we shouldn't be stopping kids from playing sports. Links in the description. Hunter never once stopped referring to her as Captain. He's a good person, just so hurt and misguided, and like I said, his warped view of the world because of being trapped in Belos's control and castle and trying to appease him. Even just that little moment of Hunter always respecting Willow's authority. It was so satisfying to see him get into the game, but also be good at it, having fun, naming the team. It was so heartwarming and hey, community, yay, support. It was just lovely to see. And those are the stuff that I appreciate about this show, on top of it just being fun and engaging and interesting and visually stunning, as well as great writing. Those little moments, just being so happy for him. Yeah, he just straight up, haha, I'm the Golden Guard, isn't that great? Legitimately someone who does not think that they're in the wrong. Being so thrown off that the guards were there, they're gonna take their palisman being that breaking point for him, that kind of setting him over the edge. Hunter and Steve need to leave and join the rebel cause. Like, poor Steve. Steve has regrets. Yeah, Hunter does too. Like, I want the two of them to, like, have a bust out of the castle together and go join the bad girl coven. Yes, I literally wrote, Steve, join the bad girl coven. Covenheads stab each other in the back all the time. They're bad influences on Hunter. Yeah, that kid's got nothing but bad influences, except, arguably, Steve. And again, Darius. Who were you other than the person who captured Rain or helped capture Rain? I should hate you. I love you. Protect him. While Hunter and Willow are playing sport, Luce and Amity are on the search to talk to the author of the Azura books, because they finally kind of touched on, wait, there's human version of this and magic version of this, but it's the same book. I liked the reveal on the logistic end of it that, like, oh, the dude is just literally plagiarizing them, but only Amity has ever bought the books. I appreciate the logistic twist, but again, there's a part of me that's like, you kind of really nailed some of these visuals and the witches and stuff, and it could just end here and that's fine. I'm wondering if logistics aside of how it was, like, printed and published out here in the Boiling Isles, I'm still wondering if the author of those books is still important in some way. It could just be like a nod to Gravity Falls that, like, went too far, you know? And I could be being tricked right now, because this is as we're joking about theories. What if it's your mom time traveling? Was that a hint? Was that a clue? Did I fall for it? Did I take the bait? I liked that Luce still took away, like, you know, well, you can still be human and do something amazing. I loved that. You know, again, art is magic. They washed up on the shore, so are there natural portals out there randomly when Titan's blood is still leaking somewhere and connecting with water? Because that's how you make a portal, right? I'm wondering if that's a hint towards there's natural portals somewhere out there. I'm surprised there wasn't a response from Luce or Amity about that. I also love that we saw a post from Rain, and then we saw that Ida commented, answer my calls. That hurt me. I noticed that my second time watching this. Lilith posted a photo. Then we find out Darius hate follows Alador, who I don't trust. I don't trust that dude. Darius has said some shady things about him in prior episodes, but he also, like, hate follows him on social media. I just thought that was really funny. Good, positive mentor moment. Absolutely adored that. When he was going off and he's like, you just challenged a coven head. Do you have any idea what I can do? It almost reads on second watch, that almost reads as a warning, like, what are you kids doing? You could get hurt. You know, he already said he was going to let them go. He was doing it off the books, right? Or whatever. Abomination sew. They can sew with abomination magic? It's fine. It was a lovely moment. I challenge and question nothing. It's magic. Everything down to, like, Hunter's flinch, expecting punishment. I hope he stays nice, because Hunter also said the coven heads like to betray each other. So fingers crossed he doesn't go, do something for me, or I'm telling Bellows about the Palisman. Yeah. It sounds like whatever relationship Darius had with the previous Golden Guard, does he not know? Is he not able to tell him? Would he recognize Hunter if he was a clone of the previous Golden Guard? I'm excited to see everybody's response to Hunter did a good. Really loved, like I said, feeling the big steps forward and the little steps in between the episodes of growth that we've had in characters. I really enjoyed this episode. I appreciate Willow getting a lot of time to show off her growth. Willow can also teleport people through tunnels in the ground. Like, she's getting crazy powerful too. I don't know if I'm a Hunter Willow shipper. I'll take cases for that in the comments if you want to leave one. Be kind to each other though. You're allowed to have your theories. You're allowed to have your ships, as long as you're good to yourself and each other. I don't know. I think it would be interesting, again, the half-witch Willow and Hunter being half-witch. If nothing else, they have things to bond over. I'm excited and terrified as always for what comes next. Palismans are becoming more and more important. Again, something devastating has to happen at some point in the second act of this story. I really hope it's not Hunter, little rascal. I forget I said anything. But yeah, there you guys go. Those are my thoughts in the episode. Some of my theories, things that I noticed. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts on my thoughts? Something that I missed? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell, check the settings, set them to all, blah, blah, blah. I have my Owl House playlist linked in the description, my gaming channel where I stream twice a week. I'll see you in a couple days with an Amphibia video. Speaking of the description, there's also, as always, a link there to a resource for social awareness and education, mental health crisis lines, Trevor Project resources, things like that. Should you or someone you don't need them. I hope everyone's enjoying these videos. It's been so hard to keep up on these. I haven't had time to make other videos, so I appreciate everyone's patience. Yeah, stay safe. Wear a mask if you choose to go out. Be mindful of others. And remember to take care of yourselves, please.